Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the paper pumpkin. This is the September 2023 With Love and Gratitude paper pumpkin kit from Stampin' Up. And I already done an unveiling of the kit. So here's our stamp set. And this is what this kit makes. 8 little 3.5 by 3.5 cards. And then this is a little bag, like a treat bag. But we're not going to be doing that today because we've already done that. What we're going to be doing is making alternate cards. And I have 15 to show you, but we're going to make 3 on the video. So this video is going to be pretty long. But of course, before we get into that, we have to go over our buzzworthy business of the day. So first up, we have our Home for the Holidays paper pumpkin kit for October. You have until October 10th to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit, which makes 8 cards. Comes with the Real Red Stampin' Spot and a bottle of glitter glue. And it coordinates with November paper pumpkin kit, okay? So if you want to get this, go ahead and subscribe below. Next up is our September host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you'll qualify for Stampin' Rewards. And Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and we don't want you to miss out on that. Lastly, I want to tell you about World Card Making Day, which is October 7th. Not the 6th, but the 7th. It is a free event where Stampin' Up invites you to come craft with us. There are certain supplies that they suggest that you have, but you don't have to have. But this is what they'll be using. And this is one of the bundles, one of the brand new bundles that you can purchase now online. It's the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle, and it's a stamp set and punch. Very cute. And they're also going to be using circle sayings and the punch that comes in a bundle with that. And I believe earthen textures. I think that's what it's called. So, yeah, if you want to get those items, you can. And you can register for this free event, okay? So just go to stampinup.com and register for the event, and you'll be good to go. So let's get started with our cards because we have a lot to do here. Let's see. We're going to start with this card here. I got my little notes to keep me going. So we have a card base of mossy metal that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let me get some supplies out here. My bone folder. Gonna burnish that score line. Okay, and then we have a piece of mossy metal that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I went ahead and embossed it with the time-worn type embossing folder. And we're gonna get this glued down to the base of our card. Since we're making 3 cards, I wanted to go ahead and get a lot of the stuff done ahead of time. Okay, so let me see. Since this has writing on it, I want to make sure I don't put it on upside down. And this is just going to have the tiniest little border, tone on tone there. Okay, then we have some bits and pieces. This is for the inside of our card. So let's go ahead and do that. Come on, glue. I only need a little bit. So we're going to put this in here. And for the inside of the card, I have some Pebbled Path, mossy metal, and a little strip of the paper pumpkin, the bag that came in the paper pumpkin kit. Okay. And so now for the outside, we have some basic white that is 3 1/16 by 3 15/16. I know these measurements are going to be crazy. And then we have Pebbled Path that is 2 13/16 by 3 11/16. So what we're going to do is glue this down. This is the flap from the bag. And that's where I got those crazy measurements from. I just measured this straight down from the center up and across. And it was 1/16 of inches. So that's what I just kept with those measurements. So we're going to glue this on here, leaving a border. Just like that. And then we're going to glue this onto our white. And that's going to have a little border. I'm hoping I remember how I planned to design this card. Because I've made 15 cards and I chose 3 to make on the video with you guys. But I'm not sure if I'm going to remember what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so in my notes I said I want to use the Grateful for You sentiment. So let's get that out. And we're going to stamp that in what ink? Pebble Path. So let's get that. I should have had that out already. Sorry for my squeaky chair. Let me put this on this block correctly. And we're going to stamp that on this label that came in the kit. Let's see. Let me set my card up first because I think, yeah, I'd have to do this so I know which way to turn my flag here. We're going to stamp that right down in the middle, just like that. So I think that is all the stamping on this card. Okay, so we have the leaf here from the kit, and I did do some cutting on it to make it smaller. Come on. I don't need a lot of glue, but I do need some to come out. Okay. If I'm remembering correctly, this is going to go right there. Like that. We're going to put our leaves on. Flat. Right here. Like that. And then I think I want to pop this up, so let me get some dimensionals and pop up our little pumpkin here. I'm just going to pop this up real quick like. You guys notice I've been using my Take Your Pick tool to take my backings off. I've been, my fingernails have broken and I need those to take off the backings of things. So I have to have the Take Your Pick tool till my nails grow back. So we're going to put this right here. And that means we're going to pop this up. So let's put some dimensionals at the end of here. On the banner end and some glue. Come on, glue. Over here. And we're going to put this. Let's see. Maybe I should have put this up a little more. We're going to just sit this right here. Hopefully that's straight. Just like that. And then we need some embellishments. Goodness. And I think I want to use some gold embellishment. So let's put on, let's see. We'll use those. The Neutrals adhesive back sequence. It has some gold in here. And we'll use a couple of these. So let's see. Let's see here. We're going to put 2 down here and 1 up there. Call that card done. That one is finished, complete. Okay, so that is our first card out of the way. Let's move this up. Okay, and so let me show you a couple of cards that I've made ahead of time. So we have this one here, upside down. This was made using the envelope flap. And I did some gilded leafing on the envelope flap on the sticky part. Added some Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon. And this is the inside. This is just a note telling me all the things that I used. And I used the Zany Zoo dies. Oh, that's right. The Zany Zoo dies and the wanted to say dies. Because remember on my unboxing, I thought these were flowers. So I put flower middles on there to make them look like flowers. I think it turned out cute. Yeah. Happy I read that. So, yeah. And this background here is from the bag. Okay. So that's another card. Then here we have one that I used, the Distressed Gold. The flat from the, I took this from the one I did the sample when I unboxed the kit. I just cut that bag apart since this was already done. I just glued it to some early espresso, ran it through the exposed brick embossing folder, added some of the neutral sequins. That might be the pastel sequence. No, those are the neutrals, the ones I used today. Yeah, I love this card. Let me show you the inside. I made sure I did all the insides, but I'm leaving these notes in here so when I write my description up, it'll be there. So here's a fun fold card. It's a book binding and the faux shutter, I think it's called, or shattered glass. Have some linen thread, the 23 to 25 in color dots. So this is from the envelope, these pattern papers, and the white back here is also from the envelope. There you have it. And this is on Pool Party and Copper Clay, or the cardstock. Then we have another fun fold. This is the card that I made on the unboxing. I just cut it in half and use it as the front of this card. Has some Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon and some more of that neutrals sequence stamped there. And that's the inside fun fold. Okay. I'll show these again at the end. So let's get to our next card, and that's going to be this one here. This one has a Lost Lagoon base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Burnish our score line there. Then we have some pieces. Oh no, I don't have my paper. Okay, that's not good. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with the paper. But I know this is the inside, so let's go ahead and get the inside glued down. So this little strip from the inside is from the envelope, from the kit. I used, I think, 3 card bases, 3 of the bags, and 4 of the envelopes to make my projects, all 15 projects. So I still have a lot of supplies left as far as the bags and card bases and envelopes, but the bits like the pumpkins and the sentiment labels, I don't have much. I have a lot of the gold left though, the leafing. So let's put this on here. And this is Copper Clay, and it is 5 by 3 3/4, and the basic white is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Looks like I need to open some more glue. Okay, so let's get this put into our card base. Just like that. Get us some new glue here. Okay, so this is going to be the card front, I'm assuming. What's going on here? Oh. Okay. I remember. I don't know the measurements. Oh, I wrote them on the back. Yay, that's why I don't have them. Okay, goodness gracious. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, this Copper Clay. Oh my gosh. I was stressing because I was like, I didn't write my notes down. What do I do here? Okay, so we have a 3 by 3.5 piece of the envelope. Let me see which way it goes. Has to go this way. Okay. So we're gonna put this on. Oh gosh. Like this here. And this piece is from the card base. It's 1.5 by 3 5/16. Yes, I know my measurements are crazy today. All of these 16ths And this is gonna go right over here. Like this. Okay, and then we have another piece of the envelope, the card base that is 3.5 by 3/4 inches. And we're gonna put this right down here. Like that. Okay, now this is the fun part. Let's try to remember. Let's try to remember what we were doing. I think I'm gonna do this. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So let's get some copper clay. And why not stamp with love and gratitude? That's what we'll stamp on this one. So let's stamp with love and gratitude and copper clay on our little banner here. I am not sure if this is what I was going to do, but this is what I'm doing now. I'm going to get some glue on the back of this. Oh, that's... See, now that I have a new thing, the glue is coming out too fast for me. I don't like it if it's empty, don't like it when it's full. Am I happy? When? Okay. So let's just put that right about there. And we will lay this one flat. I'm gonna lay this card flat. I do a lot of popping up of things. Let's lay this one flat. We're gonna put this on flat right here, like that. And I'm not sure if that's what I meant to do, but that's what I did. So now we're gonna do some of these, and I'm gonna use the copper ones since it goes with the copper clay that we have here on this card. Oh, sticking to my finger. And let's put another one down here. There we go. Second card done. Okay. And let me show you the other cards that I have for this one. So here's one that uses a card front. What I did, I took the label and colored it with my Stampin' Right marker, because the Stampin' Blends would color over that foil. I wanted that gold foiling to show up, so I did it with the Stampin' Right marker and then wiped it off with a towel to shine up that gold again. I fussy cut around my 2 pumpkins and the leaves so that they wouldn't have the white border. And I die cut out of the metal dies this from the bag, and this is the card front. And I used, let me get my notes here. I used the adhesive back sparkle gems to get and some linen thread. This is the from the bag as well, the inside. I thought that was really cute. So this is a crumb cake base in the basic black. That one is super cute. Then we have another one here with the copper clay and not the envelope. The bag is the background borders here, the matte, and then the card base. I turned one of the gold pieces over, deckled circles, dies, and the 23-25 in color dots. Really cute. And that's the inside. The bag is the trim here, okay? Then I went and did some off-the-wall colors. So for this, I used, what is this called? The 4 square decorative masks with Daffodil Delight in the background. These are the 23-25 in color dots. And I used the stamp set. I used the, what is it called? Oh, come on, Shauna, think. Lasting Joy stamp set. And there's some flowers in there that I put, instead of the stem, I stamped the flowers over it. I thought that came out really good. So it's Daffodil Delight, Mossy Meadow. No, that's not Mossy Meadow. I think that's Old Olive. Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Copper Clay. And these are Moody Mauve, Fresh Freesia. Okay, and that's the inside. And I did another one with the same decorative four square decorative masks. I did some splattering with some Blackberry Bliss. Pebble Path is this color. The in color dots in Boho Blue. This one is Boho Blue and Misty Moonlight. Moody Mauve and Blackberry Bliss. I did the ribbon here. This is the ribbon that's found online, and it's an online exclusive. It is the gold and silver trim pack, I think it's called. I'm not sure, but it's in the online exclusives, and that's the inside. Really cute. Okay, so that is our second set of cards. Now let's move on to the last set. And again, I'll show you all these cards at the end. So let me get all of my pieces here. We have our card base of Early Espresso, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Do I not have a note in this one either? Oh my, let's see here. What do we have going on? So this looks like my inside. So this is Lost Lagoon at 5 by 3 3/4. Oh, and I shouldn't be gluing this down yet, but I've gone ahead and put glue on it. Basic white is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And then I look like I have a part of the card base to decorate the inside of this. I'm hoping that's what it's for, because I don't have a note for this one. I don't understand where it... What was I thinking? Am I sure this is going on the inside? Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have just tried to put stuff together first. Like dry run it. You guys, this is what happened when you make a bunch of cards. Ooh. Man, this glue. If I'm not throwing my stuff, I'm doing this. I don't want my card to get stuck closed. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So this looked like it layers. Am I supposed to have an embossing folder on this? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I think I do remember. Okay. So here's part of the bag. This is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. And this looks like I did it an 1/8 inch bigger for the Early Espresso. So 3 3/8 would be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 is the Early Espresso. I hope I'm doing this right. If it comes out pretty, it's right? If it's not the way I designed it, it's going to be the way it is now. Okay. Let's see. I have some ribbon here, some Lost Lagoon ribbon. So let me see how much I have. So, okay. I can go ahead and glue this down to this Lost Lagoon piece. And I'm thinking this might be 4 by 5 1/4. That's what it looks to me. And I guess this is going to go around here. Okay, so then I have some pieces from the kit. I have, this is from the card base. This is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So the Early Espresso would be 3 by 3. I didn't write it down, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I put a lot of glue. Oh, I just remembered. I didn't want that layered like that. Oh, it's too late now. Oh, no. Okay. It was supposed to be offset. Oh, well. And I stick my hand right in the back of the card with the glue. Oh, boy. So we're going to put this at the top here like this. Okay, and I am going to get some tear and tape that came in the kit. And where's the thing? And we are going to place this right down here like this. Get some scissors. Why do I need scissors? I don't need scissors. This is tearing tape. I just tear it. We're going to wrap that to the back. And this is going to hold our ribbon down. Come on. See, not having nails. Does this ribbon have a front and a back? I think it does. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. We'll have that just like that. So there's our ribbon on there. Okay, then I have a pumpkin here that we're gonna turn into a flower with those dies from the Zany Zoo and Wanted to Say. And these are in copper clay and early espresso. So we're just gonna cover up that stem like that. A little, trying to use as light pressure when I'm pressing this so a bunch of glue don't come oozing out. I'm gonna put that one on, just like that. Now, I know this is going on our card base. Okay, so let's go ahead and stick this on. Oh, so this is not 5 1/4 by 4. It is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. The Lost Lagoon piece, okay? So now I have some other pieces here and I have to figure out what I was gonna do. So on this one, I know I wanted to stamp with love and gratitude, but we're gonna need to clean it off because I wanna stamp it in Lost Lagoon. So that was my Stampin' Chamois. Let's get our Lost Lagoon, do some stamping. We're almost done here, and I'll show you the last 4 cards that I created. Stamp that down just like that. Okay, and this is gonna get put on dimensionals. Oh, I already got the dimensionals out. I'm like, where are my dimensionals? Is this going on dimensionals? No, it's not. It's going on tearing tape. I'm like, I knew I don't usually put dimensionals on ribbon. That's because I was supposed to use tearing tape. Oh boy, here we go. This is a good fingernail. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Lift, there we go. We're gonna put this kind of in the center there. Okay, now, this is the part I'm not sure what I was doing. So I know I want this there. That might be coming out here. Oh, this is from the bow punch. So when I pop these out of the from the kit, the foiling that was around it, I punched out some leaves from the bow using the bow punch. I think that's what I wanted to do. So let's do it. Okay. Let's get these things glued down here. So we're gonna put this one coming down about there. Put some glue on the back of here. Whoa, that's a lot. Let's spread that around to the other leaves. We don't need that much. There we go. Share with your friends. Okay. We'll put this one up here. Then we'll put our leaves right here. Let me make sure we're still good. Okay. So put some glue on the back of these leaves. Put them right there. Then we're gonna pop this up with dimensionals. And this card will be done. Oh, after we add some bling, of course. Uh-oh. Here comes a dimensional overload. I didn't place them like I wanted to. Where's my take your pick tool? I worked out that I can get 6 backs off before it won't pick up anymore. So let's put our pumpkin turned flower. Let's go a little lower. Right there. Okay. And now we just have to add some bling using the neutrals. And we'll be done. I think on this one, I'm going to use some of the brown only because we have the early espresso on here. So why not use it to coordinate? Yeah. Why do I feel like I want to add more? No, that's good. That's good. We're done. Okay. So that is our card. Cute, right? Okay, so let me show you the other. So this one, it uses the envelope. Some more of that ribbon. Celebrate is from the Wanted to Say. I die cut that from the bag from the kit, and I used some adhesive sheets so it became a sticker. Here's our in color dots again. Very nice and simple. And that's the inside. Copper clay, Lost Lagoon, Pebble Path. Okay. And then this one uses the envelope and some pieces. So here's some linen thread, the in color dots, and this designer series paper is the, what is it, naturally gilded designer paper. I think that's an online exclusive as well. So this is Lost Lagoon and copper clay for the cardstock. So let's see the inside of that one. Okay, and all of my insides are basically the same size. Here's this one using the bag that I ran through the Basics 3D embossing folder. That is an online exclusive set of 3 embossing folders, and I ran it through using some copper clay ink in there. Wanted to Say dies from the bag as well. This is the meadow dies, the leafing and the butterfly, and this is from the card base. Butterflies from the bag. I think this is cute. It's on copper clay, not copper clay, crumb cake card base that I stamped one of the images, the big image in the background in Versamark, and then put some Pebble Path across to add in that color. And here's the inside. This is part of the bag. It was cut from the side of this. So there we have that. Then I used that same folder to do more of the bag on this card. And this is the bigger piece. And I have the deckled circle here in copper clay. And I cut this circle using the stitched circle dies. We have some of the trim here, the gold and silver trim from, what is it, Elegant? Did I write it down? No. I don't see. I think it's some gold and silver from Elegant Trim, some kind of Elegant Trim. I'm not sure what it's called. But, oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong paper. It's in here. Simply Elegant Trim. That's the inside. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the last set of cards. Let me bring out the other ones and we'll be done with this video. So just let me show you all of them. Making sure I'm not putting anything upside down. This one is a fun fold, remember that. the book binding and the faux shutter for that one. These are all so super cute. Okay, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.